Hi, I just wanted to take a few minutes to explain what your union is doing about your wages and conditions. By now, hopefully you would have heard from your local state councillor or delegate or seen many of the things coming out from our communications area within the union office. There's been some points of clarification sought, which we sent some more Q&As out yesterday. But basically what we're doing is heading down a remuneration inquiry line with government. The reason we're doing that is we've been through 2 arbitrations. We haven't won everything that we've wanted. In fact, we've lost some things that we desperately didn't want to lose. It's also taken up to 2 years to get finalised, taking it through the independent umpire, the QARC. Our issues are the current restraints with legislation mean that doing solely a work value case will actually restrict the outcome and won't in any way get the desired outcome that everyone wants out there and deserves when we look at what paramedics, patient transport officers and comms officers are being paid in other states. So that's why we're asking government to partner with us using an outside provider to have a look at exactly the work that's being performed in other states by paramedics and also other like-minded health professionals, and then giving us a report that suggests where you should be as far as your remuneration is concerned. We are extremely confident that that will get a much greater outcome than we would get if we went through the Commission. One of the questions we've been asked is, why are we co-funding it with government? We have the money, we have the means to pay for it ourselves. But if we do that, it is a union report and the government wouldn't own it at all. By them co-funding, they have to own the outcome. Once we have that report and that establishes that we are well and truly, or you are well and truly underpaid and makes that recommendation to increase your remuneration, that's when we will sit down around the bargaining table and enter into an enterprise bargaining agreement. Why we're asking for a 2.5% wage increase interim? Because you deserve some increase. The current wages policy of the government is 2.5%. So if we were to enter into bargaining right now, we would only get a 2.5% wages increase. What we're asking for is this to be paid while that inquiry is happening. So we're not locked into an agreement. We're not losing any conditions whatsoever. We get the review conducted, we then enter into bargaining for the next 2-3 year period. Your delegates are out on the ground right now asking your opinion for this plan, and I'm awaiting their feedback that lets me and other officials know that you endorse the plan that we're heading down. If we don't, we'll have to obviously come up with another plan, but this is the best one that we can see to get the best outcomes like we know that have happened in other states, the most recent being our colleagues in Victoria. We're very much following along the lines of what they've done, but we think what we're proposing goes even further than what they have in those other states. So please contact your delegate, make sure that you're clear on what needs to be done and support your local delegates in the campaign, because we're not going to get everything just by asking. I'll be in touch in future weeks to keep you updated on where we're at as far as government response, etc. Thanks and good luck.